calling them missing is a bit of an understatement because this thing, I really don't know how to get my head around it. Most politicians don't as well. The candidates really need to try and get their heads around this at the moment. They were meant to come out and make a statement around 40 minutes ago. They've delayed that to about 6 o'clock to 7 a.m. New Zealand time, and it could be turned up around 8 a.m. So candidates in there, they are going to be
Yeah. Brexit's not a very good idea at all. It's a really bad idea. So we've definitely got to stop Brexit. We can't afford it as a country. Yeah, all right. Cool, mate.
So who are you representing?
Just me. Yeah, I'm part of the electorate. I think we were cheated time of the referendum, and I think it's very sensible. The country's been split. It started as a little sore within the Tory party to try and appease them. It's spread to the whole country. We're becoming polarised. The sensible thing is for us to have a clean vote about it, a clear vote, an informed vote, and people can discuss what the hell is going on.
You don't think it could be, how can I put it, a soft Brexit that people want? They don't want a hard Brexit. If they re-voted, they'd say, well, we want a little Brexit, but not a complete one. Do you get my drift?
Yeah, I do. But maybe the people now, they've actually, because most of us didn't know one end of it from the other end when we started, even if we still do. And you know what? I think a lot of people might think now, actually, hold on a minute, we've had a full discourse about this, we've discussed what the situation is. Maybe we're actually better off in Europe. Maybe we don't want to pay a Brexit divorce bill.
I'm outside
Number 10. Next to the centre, but all the puppies are lying here because of particularly because of the First World War. The centre went up, and we owe it to our forebears to honour them, and a united Europe that is at peace and harmonious would be what they would have wished.
So why have you gone totally overboard in your gear, carrying a flag of Europe?
Yeah, I've got the gold alarm, aren't you?
Why are you so Remain? Why are you so pro-Europe?
As I'm quite worried about the rise of the far right, to tell you the truth, and I think having a bit of fun with it is a good way to combat all that, combat the anger, to make fun. You know, if you're going to protest, you want to be seen, and you want to be heard, and I want people to think, well, you know what? Actually, maybe he is talking sense after all, and maybe he's not preaching hate, which is important because I don't preach hate, and I don't think any of the Remainers preach hate, and there's no room for hate in our lives. In this society, we're very moderate in the UK, moderate people, and we're not full of hate. And I'm not full of hate, and I think that we, as a nation, can lead Europe from within. We are great, we're wonderful diplomats, we're innovators, we do all of that, and we can tell Europe where to go. They need our help, we need their help, it's perfect. So, I dress up bright, I want to be seen, I want to be heard. Yeah, check it out. I've got my great big horn too.
But you're certainly saving electricity on your solar-powered horn.
It is very loud.
Wind-powered.
No, Theresa May can hear me from here.
Is this the first time you've taken a campaign like this? You're obviously a very campaign-type person for the right cause, or is this out of character?
A bit of both there. Yeah, a bit of both. Not a massive campaigner before, but certainly am now. I just think that the whole campaign was so poisonous. And it's becoming so poisonous, it continues to be poisonous, that I think I just had to get involved. So, say? Where is everybody else?
What would you say to Theresa May were she standing next to you right there?
I tweet Theresa May on a regular basis. She professes to be a Christian. She professes to be a Remainer. I think she needs to listen to her professed conscience and to say, enough's enough. It is a bad idea. She's trying to make a very, very square peg go into a round hole. It's not going to fit in there. She's trying to please everybody. Let's just say, hold on a minute, let's take a moment to reflect. She's always talking about reflection. I don't think she ever garners any feeling from her reflection, but she needs to reflect. She needs to say, right, I think the country is ready to reassess where it stands. And if she wants to hold on to power, that's fine, but then she can do that through that system. At the moment, she seems to be sacrificing. I say to her, stop sacrificing the future of our country just to keep your party and to keep yourself in power, because we are more important than that. It's not just about party politics, it's about flesh and blood. It's about schools, hospitals, fire people, the services, and it's about staying together in Europe.
Okay, step by step.
Yeah.
If you were how can I put Mr. May, as it were, in charge in there, how would you do it to please everybody? Is there a way to please everybody? don't you think she's trying to get to that happy
Well,
state where
Cameron was
she's
still-
upset
yeah.
everyone? Come on,
Yeah.
Johnson's
Yeah.
resigned.
Well, she's taken on a poison chalice from Cameron. Yeah, Cameron passed the chalice. She got it. You could say she's done quite a good job at maintaining some stability, but as we've seen for the last 2 years, she's walked from one disaster to another. The poor woman cannot. She's accident prone. She's gaff prone. Things fall off walls. Things don't work. People say this. People say that. She can't command authority. Say, listen.
So give us a step by step. What's the first step that you would
People's
introduce?
referendum immediately. Give it the max. You
And
also
what
say
would
to
the
Europe, you're going to
question
rescind Article 50. By the way,
What would the question be?
on the referendum paper.
Yeah, what would
well,
you be asking
you'd
voters?
for a
Yes,
start,
no.
a bit like the Americans, you'd have to have a clear percentage swing in order to change anything. There's no point in changing your constitution because of 4%.
So would there be firstly a vote to those who want to have another vote?
I think potentially you could do that. I don't see why not. You'd have a vote. You'd have a vote to stay in, a vote to leave. Yeah, and that's fine. And I'm going to say vote to leave. A vote to leave under any conditions, and a vote to leave. But quite frankly, I mean, I lost my track there. But quite frankly, in order to make constitutional change, this vote is going to have quite a majority in order to change the constitution, which it is.
A bigger
And-
majority than the Brexit vote? I
Yeah,
suppose.
bigger than 4%. Yeah, by all means. Yeah, I mean 4% is nothing, is it? Would you like 4% of of much that I have? No, you wouldn't. 4% is nothing. It's minuscule. So yeah, we're going to need some serious percentages to make any change. And if we don't get that serious percentage, we just remain in Europe. We haven't left yet. Europe says it's happy for us to stay. We save all that money. We get our EU workers will be happy to carry on working as they do. I will retain my liberty and my rights as a European citizen to work and live in Europe if I want to, and British industry will breathe a huge sigh of relief. Yeah, as the CBI said this week.
Why then do you think people voted 4% more, as it were? Why did people
Because
vote
they didn't
to
know.
leave?
A lot of people, me and friends, we were reasonably informed. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, I don't know." Just people came up to me and said, "Eddie, I just don't know which way to vote. I don't know I don't know what's good or what's bad." There was so much stuff swirling around on Facebook. So many lies. People were being killed. I mean, MPs were being killed, for God's sake. I mean, referendums are being called off then. It's sad. It's very sad, but people were misinformed, and people were sold a dud. It's a dud. It's a dud pony. It's an ill pony. You know, we shouldn't have bought it. It's terrible. It's terrible. Went down a very bad place. Country's polarised. People aren't talking to other. Families are split. Communities are split. North, south, east, west. All because of Cameron trying to placate Farage and his UKIP people. So it's an outrage. But don't get me started on the Labour Party. That should be a credible opposition.